Here's a couple of paintings of mine. Well, check this out. Here, look at this. Here's one. Down on it, get the shape. Hey, the hits just keep on coming. Look at this. Yeah.
What makes you kind of say that it's like a painting of yours? I mean, what quality of it is?
A quality of logic on the brink of dissolution, you know, or of formlessness on the brink of becoming something. In the case of this, I mean, I don't know that I would like this so much, except that that's next to it, right? Whoa, not bad. Yeah. I also think there's something. Let's look at this one again back here. I mean, there's something finely scaleless about that also intrigues me. Look over there at the, I guess they're old incubators or something, with the shadows and the holes. Look at the big, 9-inch wide or 10-inch wide holes on the top, and then the little round holes cut into the vertical walls. I mean, that kind of jump excites me as well. And then, I mean, it's interesting. The more you think about stuff, the harder you look at it, the better it gets. So look over here, this whole landscape. So here's this junkyard. These kind of man-made things dropped into this abandoned, this probably was a quarry area. Some farmer 50 years ago, 20 years ago, filled it up with some of this crap. But then look what's growing around the edge, which is this invasive rose that's been coming up. It's not a native plant, and it fills rough and torn ground. So I mean, you have two kinds of invasions here. A kind of nature invading itself, and man dropping these strange shapes into this landscape. More cross references. In these old quarries, one of the things that excites us, me anyway. Let's look over here. Turn over there. Are the old cuts and cracks from quarrying off the stone, right? A geometry kind of brought into the landscape. And again, this particular kind of hard junk brings a similar kind of geometry into this world. Here's something for a close-up. Check this out. Here we have, and here's a Tom painting. Don't be in the shadow.
Yeah, I know.
Good. Here's a Tom painting. Look at how many different ways circles are dealt with here in this fabulous painting. I'm going to paint this tomorrow, I guarantee you.
That's awesome.
The glass transparent circle, the little wire or the edge, probably the bottom of a can, I would imagine, the edge of a can. With the center rotted out, the green glass mimicking the circles, the green circles of the moss. And then to really hammer the point home to you, we have this white plastic rim, around this little isolated piece of moss, or maybe it's just moss. And trust me, this was not a setup. This is in fact as it really is.
Are these pieces of moss, are they connected to, is like glass underneath it or anything?
They hold on to a little piece of something and grow as far as they can grow, So originally probably just on a little piece of dirt that was there.
Okay. But that's wild. That is so wild.
Well, this whole thing.
I mean, that's crazy even. That it's sitting right next to it, like, I don't know, that's...
Well, the point I believe is that the world is full of stuff like that, And what is your sensibility? What are you looking at? Some other artist who's into color more than I am might look at this fabulous little gray bug that just jumped into the picture. You see this guy? See this guy? He's going to jump. Oh, there he goes. Same color as the stone, By the way, look at the kind of ghost circles of lichens that are dissolving back into the stone, or this kind of ghost knob of quartz coming out of it. The more you look at this thing, the more stuff you can spin out in all kinds of different ways. Yeah, pretty fabulous. And, So circles, little circles, you know, this is the circle library, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have, you know, on a more public, larger scale, you know, these guys. Careful where you step, there's a lot of sharp glass around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, more circles, warped, twisted, and bent, broken, fabulous things. And unless I'm wrong, I'm going to go check, I think there's a millstone over here. And if there is, that will really put the icing on the cake. Yep. It's not a millstone, something they set up to peck away at to make a shape out of. Ooh. Speaking of fabulous things that you could make a painting about, look at the tent caterpillar nests in this poor little cherry tree.
Does that mean the cherry tree is fucked?
No, not really. These are of the noxious vermin that occasionally attack trees. I don't think these things ever kill a tree.
Wow, look at those tents. It's crazy.
When I was a kid, we used to go with a can of turpentine, and not turpentine, kerosene, and dip we have a stick with a rag on the end, dip it in, light it, and then go out and burn these things out. Let's see the guys crawling around inside, eating.
Yeah.
Alien 4.
The caterpillars.
But they're pretty fabulous in the light, you know? And what I admire as an artist is the tension structure aspect of it, you know, where you get these arcs between sticks, you know, which is the minimal surface, right?
Mm-hmm.
That will hold that form. Yeah. Someday we'll all live like this.
It does seem comfortable.
Don't step on glass, you're going to cut your shoe.
Yeah.